do I accept this as true? Do I need this product? Do I think this is beautiful, or is this just being shoved in my face? It's time to start asking questions. And when you start asking questions, you get to reassess what matters to you and what you actually believe. I literally just put my hand in bird poop. So gross. Oh my God. Ugh. Hey y'all, it's your girl Soulspiration. Changing up my scene a little bit. I'm at the park. The crows are yelling at me. Okay, so today's video is how women loving their bodies more is something that needs to be talked about. The average everyday woman can love and feel worthy in whatever phase or stage she's in her life. And you know, whether you're not at the weight you'd like to be, whether you're pregnant, whether you just given birth, or maybe you're like in a depressed state and you just put on weight. I think the most important thing for women is to understand that we are such amazing creatures, and because of that, we go through so many phases of life. And because we give life, our body is always doing things to adjust to that. And so with our bodies constantly changing, with life changing, if you attach your self-esteem or your value to all of the changing phases of a woman's body, I mean, just think about how much of a mess we can be in. And so I think this message resonated with me because, you know, as I've reached womanhood and I've watched and am watching my body change from like 17 years old to now, I'm not going to be a size 2 anymore, you know, and that's okay. When it comes to this whole like body positivity thing, one thing I'm not about is telling people that it's okay to be unhealthy. But where I do believe that if you're in a space or place in your life where you want to take the weight off, that's fine. But I just hope that you love yourself in the process as you're trying to change, as you're trying to improve your body. Even if you're an active gym goer, sometimes life happens and you can't make it to the gym as much as you'd like, right? Sometimes life events happen and you find yourself in an emotional slump and you don't make it to the gym. So how the heck are you supposed to, you know, stay that exact same size that you were when you first started? So it's just so important to give ourselves grace and to find the value inside of you and not connect it to external changing factors, sometimes that are out of our control. I think it is also important to adapt a healthy regimen or healthy lifestyle. I think the best metaphor I can give you when it comes to making sure that your self-esteem and your self-worth when it comes to your body remains constant or strong is think of a clam with a pearl inside. So imagine your self-esteem and your worth as a pearl, and then the clam is the external force. And so a clam in the ocean can probably get tossed over, it can get buried in sand, it can be sitting something on top of something, it could be sitting anywhere. There's a lot of things that happen underwater, lots of turbulence, lots of this, lots of that. But inside that clam is still this beautiful untouched pearl. So let your self-esteem and your self-worth and your value that you feel towards yourself regarding your body, let that be a pearl. Keep it unscathed, unchafed, and no matter what happens on the outside, you're still this glistening gem or pearl. But we really have all the power, ladies, and it's time to take it back. Especially even just as an individual, you get to decide what's important, you get to decide what matters to you, you get to decide everything. You get to decide what success looks like, you get to decide what beauty looks like, you get to decide everything. Of course, there's external factors, there's external forces. Notice this whole external force thing, that's a running theme, right? Because on this earth, There's a lot of external, but internally and spiritually is where we need to tap into to remaster and regain our power while we're here externally, and so that we can see what we want to see externally on earth. There's a lot of things just in your face. Social media, ads, this is what you want, this is what you need. Everything is just always in our face. But again, you get to decide, do I accept this as true? Do I need this product? Do I think this is beautiful, or is this just being shoved in my face? It's time to start asking questions. And when you start asking questions, you get to reassess what matters to you and what you actually believe. Because a lot of our thoughts are not our own. A lot of what we believe to be true is not our own. There's a lot of things given to us. But you get to find that answer for you when you tap into your internal source, that feminine source energy. By quieting the mind, being still, listening, breathing deeply, mind-body connection. That's where you find love, that's where you find answers, that's where you find it all. And I don't really care what topic I'm speaking on this channel. That's going to be the one thing I always repeat or find a way to slide in there, because it's the biggest kept secret that's right in our face. Let's please stop attaching our value to the size of our jeans and the size of our dress. I thought, man, that's such a strong topic that I think so many women can relate to, right? Because we're all looking on and comparing ourselves to others and looking at one person's size to the next person's size. But I hope that this video will serve as a reminder for you to not just get physically strong, but to get mentally strong too, and accept all of the changes that will come with your body. I know that one day when I give birth, like, I'll have to really see my body go through some changes that I have never seen before. And I feel for the women who have gone through that and they're like in shambles. Like, I get it, I really do. We're life givers, and that's a flex on its own. And lately I've been taking an approach where it's like, yeah, you know, I may have put on a pound or two, but I'm still cute. And I'm gonna be cute, and I'm still a good person, you know? So I think it's okay to want to change what you see, as long as the self-worth, the self-value, and the love that you have for yourself, try to keep that as constant as possible. If you get anything from this video, keep that love for your internal self as constant as possible, as the external world around us and our external bodies are constantly changing. Well, thank you for liking this video, and thank you for joining the Soul Tribe, where we step out of the matrix and into our divinity. And I'm looking forward to chatting with you in the next one. Bye.